Job chapter 3. After this, Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth. And Job spoke and said, May the day perish on which I was born, and the night in which it was said, a male child is conceived. May that day be darkness. May God above not seek it, nor the light shine upon it. May darkness and the shadow of death claim it. May a cloud settle on it. May the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, may darkness seize it. May it not rejoice among the days of the year. May it not come into the number of the months. Oh, may that night be barren. May no joyful shout come into it. May those curse it who curse the day, those who are ready to arouse Leviathan. May the stars of its morning be dark. May it look for light, but have none, and not see the dawning of the day, because it did not shut up the doors of my mother's womb, nor hide sorrow from my eyes. Why did I not die at birth? Why did I not perish when I came from the womb? Why did the knees receive me? Or why the breast that I should nurse? For now I would have lain still and been quiet. I would have been asleep. Then I would have been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, who built ruins for themselves, or the princes who had gold, who filled their houses with silver. Or why was I not hidden like a stillborn child, like infants who never saw light? There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary are at rest. There the prisoners rest together. They do not hear the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Why is light given to me, given to him who is in misery, and life to the bitter soul of who long for death, but it does not come, and search for it more than hidden treasures, who rejoice exceedingly and are glad when they can find the grave? Why is light given to a man whose way is hidden, and whom God has hedged in? For my sighing comes before I eat, and my groanings pour out like water. For the thing I greatly feared has come upon me, and what I dread has happened to me. I am not at ease, nor am I quiet. I have no rest, for trouble comes.
So this chapter, along with the previous chapter, just shows how it's so easy for, first of all, people on the outside to cast a blame or their assumptions on why you could be going through what you're going through, blase. But more so, our intrusive thoughts begin to play on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we get to thinking, well, maybe I am the reason. And then in Job's case, he like, maybe you are the problem. I wish I was never born. Why would you bring me to this point to suffer? Or if you would have just took me out at birth and this, that, third, I wouldn't have to deal with this. You know, just going through the motions, because he like, why? You know, I'm suffering. I done came this long way only to reach this point of where it's just like, my life is just going through what it's going through. But, you know, Job had to have been just a human, because us with these human mindsets, we instantly, as soon as the, hell start showing its face to us, we be like, our whole life is crumbling, when in reality, you know what I'm saying, we done had all this good going on. He had spoken to his wife in the previous chapter, do we not accept the good and not be ready for the adversity or whatever? But as people, we instantly forget, you know what I'm saying, because we the one going through it, and it's like, dang, Lord, you just keep hitting me from left to right. You keep allowing this to happen, you keep allowing that to happen. Like, what's good? But what we don't understand as we going through that refining process or whatever it could be is that whatever he's allowing, it has to be for our good. You know what I'm saying? It has to be for the good, especially if you are upright or you're a righteous person out here. If you're going through turmoil and stuff like that, it's more so for him to show you or to teach you, just, get you ready for the next level type of stuff, or to bless you with more, bless you with better. But we don't know until we make it through the storm. That's why we got to keep faith. We got to keep trusting and keep going.